The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're going to get up. We're going to get after it. We're going to look at these markets today. It is Wednesday, halfway through the week, halfway through the work week. Going to look and see what's going on today. Got a lot of stuff that's getting ready to pop off today, guys. We got Pepe that's getting ready to go live the 18th, which is tomorrow on Coinbase for live futures trading. We got the Bitcoin halving coming up. The market itself is kind of in this spot where it's waiting it's waiting for the halving. It's waiting for some stuff to happen. So definitely going to get into some market news today. Definitely going to run this thing down this morning, see where everything's at, see where we're headed, see where we're going, see what the market looks like today. Definitely we're in this stage where it's a cautious stage, right? This is a cautious point in the cryptocurrency market and in the markets in general, as we'll see with the stocks as well. This is a very crucial point to where we are. We have the war going on right now. We have the Bitcoin halving going on right now. We have a lot of stuff that is getting ready to pop off that's going to affect these markets in a positive or negative way. We got to wait and see. This war is really starting to affect the affect the markets in general. But I think we're getting ready to turn this thing around. I think we're getting ready to get some resolution to that. Also, we have the XRP resolution that's getting ready. I think that settlement's getting ready to pop off. It's getting ready to be done. So we'll get into a little bit of that discussion this morning too, about why I think the XRP situation is getting ready to be settled here relatively in quick order, and where I think they're at in this settlement, right? I think they're a little bit further along than what everybody believes in this settlement. I think it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when at this point. And I think with the XRP situation, we've got to get this thing settled. I've said this for a while now. There's a couple lingering things out there that really could affect the cryptocurrency market. XRP settlement being one, Coinbase lawsuit being another one. I think these things we need to get these things out of the way in order for the market really to take off and go to that next level. We definitely have to clear some of this stuff up. I mean, we've got the FTX situation out of the way. You basically have the Luna situation done. You have the Binance situation taken care of for the most part. Just have to get that that Coinbase situation taken care of and that XRP situation taken care of in order for us really to start moving and really get all of these lawsuits out of the way. Of course, we have that Uniswap lawsuit that's sitting out there, but that one's so fresh that there's no way that one's coming to resolution within the next year or so. They're going to fight that thing out. in court. So got all of these things going on. So definitely have to get these things situated and straightened out before we can call it clear sailing for crypto. But right now, the thing that's affecting the market the most is really the war, right? The Israel Palestine war right now is really starting to affect the market, both in the stock market and crypto market. Everybody's just kind of sitting back waiting to see what happens, and that's never good. That's never good. That's never good for the markets. But we'll see. We'll see what's up. Never run away from these markets. We're running towards these markets, not away from these markets, right? When everybody else is fearful, we're buying, right? That's when we're going to get our best price, when everybody else is fearful. Good morning, Doc. Good morning. How are you? How are you? All right, go get that done. Go get them labs done. Ken, good morning. Good morning, Ken. Good morning. How are you, brother? I hope you're doing well from across the pond. The junior's in the building. What's going on? What's good with you? What's good with you, Junior? But yeah, we're not going to run away from these markets. When everybody is fearful, that's when we're in. We're getting things at an extremely discounted price right now. And this is what everybody should be thankful for at this moment, because for a little while we're talking about this market possibly running away from us, and now it's starting to pull back. And not starting, it's pulled back to us. And there's no starting about it. It definitely has pulled back to us, where we're able to go in and swoop some of these things up at extremely high discounts before this market takes off. This market, the crypto market, will take off. It will be at its all-time high again. People have to take a step back and realize and look around and say, where were we at and where did we come from? And this is one of the things in the crypto market that nobody wants to do. Everybody wants that instant gratification, right? That instant 10x, that instant 100x, that instant gratification. But when you look at just a couple months ago, like 6-7 months ago, we're looking at a market cap under $1 trillion. We're looking at Bitcoin sitting at 20K, moved up to 30K, 40K, 50K, now 60K. You got to take a step back and look at that. And when Bitcoin went on that run, it went on a straight run for months on straight green candles. There was going to be a pullback. It was going to happen, right? You cannot run that high and that hot without there being a pullback. But I can tell you, BlackRock bought over $70 million in Bitcoin yesterday. Over $70 million in Bitcoin BlackRock bought yesterday. So they're not running away from the market, and neither are we. Follow the money, follow the smart money. It'll lead you to where you want to go. Let them guys make billions. Let us make millions. Exactly, Daniel. We're running towards this thing. Yeah, you're right, Ken. We're running right towards this market. We're running right into the middle of the storm. Looking for a 2x play for today. Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be rough. 2 days, yeah, brother. We're gonna get into that. Yeah, smash that like button, man. I see that there's quite a few people in here that I can see on my screen that are watching or listening or whatever. If you're over there on X and you're listening to the stream, go ahead and smash that little heart button there. It helps me, helps the channel. Really appreciate it. If you're over here on YouTube and you just you don't want to comment, that's fine. But at least go ahead and smash that like button. Smash that like button. Share it out to the rest of the people. Helps the channel. Helps me. Really appreciate it. Yo, we busted 7K subs last night, guys. Big ups to the channel, man. Appreciate every single one of you guys who have smashed that subscriber button. Roost community really kind of put this channel on the next level. So smash 7K subs. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate everybody who's been around as well for the long haul. So love it, guys. So let's go ahead. Let's get right into the market, guys. Let's do this this morning on this Wednesday. Let's do this. The Asian markets, man, they closed pretty rough, man. They had a pretty rough night last night. in the Asian markets as they went to bed. And you can see that also in the cryptocurrency prices. You didn't get that massive pump last night that you usually get a lot of times from the Asian market. That wasn't there, but because they had it pretty rough. Their stocks got beat up pretty good last night. So the Asian market didn't perform that well last night at all. The European markets though, over there where my boy Ken is, they woke up this morning. They look really good. They look really strong. They look like they're getting ready to push this thing forward. And you're starting to see some positive price movement in crypto as well. European market really woke up this morning and really pushed this thing forward. So we really, thank you, Ken, and all my Europeans over there. United States market looks like it's going to open up really strong. Looks like it's going to open up in the green, which is to be expected since we've had 3 days of downturn in the market, man. The stock market went on an absolute tear for about a month and a half. And when the war broke out, the stock market really, really took a step backwards. People ask, why do we cover the stock market so much on this channel? Because the stock market affects crypto. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how anybody thinks. The stock market affects crypto. If people are not investing in stocks, they're not going to be investing in more risky assets like crypto. So the stock market definitely affects the cryptocurrency market. So, they had a nasty 3 or 4 days in the stock market. Oh boy, do I ever know that, because my portfolio was down. But looks like it's bouncing back today. As far as Bitcoin goes, we usually look at the Bitcoin, Coinbase stock, but today we're going to look at the IBIT. It looks like it's $35.75. It's down 0.3%. Why are we looking at the IBIT? Bitcoin ETF, because these ETFs will lead you down the road of where Bitcoin's going to go on the day, right? The inflows and outflows of these ETFs affect the Bitcoin price so much now that you have to look at these things on a daily basis. They're basically running Bitcoin's price right now, because retail investment's not in here yet. We're not back. So, $35.75 right now, it looks like it's where it's going to open. It's minus 0.33% right now in the pre-market. So looks like they're going to have a little bit of a pullback. So definitely pay attention to that. The inflows and outflows of them Bitcoin ETFs affect the market. They affect where it's going. 7K subs. Yes, we busted through 7K subs, Ken. Last night. It's done. Yeah. We busted through 7K last night, man. I was on a couple of spaces last night, and really, people started subbing. What's up, DG? What's up, Big Watch, dude? What's up, my dog? How are you? Good morning, man. Good morning, man. Big Watch is in the building. So Big Watch is in the building. We're ready to go. Oh, there's my man LeGrand. My man LeGrand, 50 grand right there. LeGrand, 50 grand right there. Good morning, brother. Good morning, man. I hope you're good, man. Man. Roost space. Yes, Doc does have a Roost space today at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Roost community strong, man. I really loving that project. I'm really digging that project. I put a video out about that project yesterday. I think it's going to get to $1 billion. I think Brett's got to get to $1 billion first. Brett's got to hold that $1 billion mark, and then I think that that Roost will follow shortly. The community's strong over there. They got a lot of OGs over there. That's what I'm loving over there. They got a lot of OGs. They got a lot of old Bitcoin miners. They got a lot of Ethereum miners going on over there. They got a lot of old Ethereum miners. They have a lot of Shiba Inu people that were in SHIB early over there. So, they're definitely kind of doing it the right way. So I like that. I like that. I like that what they're doing. Yeah. Thanks, Big Watch. Yeah, 7K, man. Great milestone, man. Great milestone. But the thing about it is, it's not about me. It's about the community. We talked about this last night on my space, man. We're all a family. It's all about the community. it's never really about me. It's always about us. Practice, man. Practice making perfect. Yeah. So, yeah, and we had a space last night. Man, I just allowed projects to come up and just talk last night, which I usually don't do, but I just allowed projects to come up and just kind of talk about their projects last night. Um, and just had a conversation. There were some good projects that came up, and they just kind of like talked about their projects and what they were doing and what they had going on. Just kind of a chill space. Uh, Last night already at yeah, yeah, we're rolling, man. It's about getting put in some of them communities and in groups and things like that. So that's what it's about, man. And you know what I mean. It's all about getting the name out there. You know what I mean. So uh, and that's kind of where we're at. But we had great space last night, man. Like I said, we let a bunch of projects come up and just kind of talk and you know just chilling. I've been listening to a couple roost spaces, roost spaces, and they've got some give me give me give me give me Volt vibes. It depends on which ones you're in, Big Watch. It depends on which one you're in. Some of them ones that are held by the community do give you kind of them Volt vibes and things like that. But the actual roof spaces that are held by the actual team, they're that's not what they do. Uh, that's not what the team's about. And you get some of them OGs, man, and you know that's not what they're about either. But you gotta remember, there's a lot of people in that community that held Shiba Inu through some hard times, right? So, it depends on who's holding that space. Big Watch. You're right. Big Watch only dev spaces. Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's a lot. It depends on who's holding that space, right? Whoever's holding the space will dictate how that conversation goes. Um, so getting over here to the cryptocurrency market, let's have a look. We're looking at $2.29 trillion, man, in market cap for cryptocurrency. We're up 0.539% on the 24-hour, which means we got a little bit of an increase last night, but not a lot. And it looks like we're giving some of that back this morning, but that's okay. That's all right. It gives us opportunity. Actually, it looks like we're going to take some of it back in this hour coming up here. Bitcoin sitting at $63, 179, $63,171. Man, boy, that one wasn't great. Up about 0.75% on the hour. Down, but it's still down on the week. We know that. We're all in the market. We know where the market is, right? Ethereum sitting at that $3,073 range, down on the hour. I mean, up on the hour, just flipped to zero zeros on the hour. So broke even on the hour, up about 0.38% on the day. Definitely good move. Good move for Bitcoin and Ethereum. To start the morning out. BNB outperforming everybody right now. Sitting at $539 right now. Looks like it's down a little bit on the hour, down a little bit on the day, down a little bit on the week. But BNB, if you match BNB's chart up with Bitcoin's chart and Ethereum's chart, BNB over the last month has actually given you more gains than the top three right there. Solana absolutely getting smashed right now, getting killed. $137, sitting down 0.8% on the hour, up 2.9% on the day. They got a patch over there for the Solana blockchain. Seems to be working well. People say that it's working really well on Jupiter. Radium sucks, and it's never going to work well. Radium's like using dial-up. But we'll see. That patch has got to work. XRP sitting at 49 cents, dropped underneath that 50-cent mark last night, up about 1.07% on the 24-hour though. So when I woke up this morning, XRP was at 50 cents. So not doing too bad. Dogecoin sitting at 15 cents right now, up 1% on the 24-hour. So about break even. Those just kind of hanging in there, just doing its thing, just hanging in there. Cardano, I'm big on Cardano right now. The more and more I read about Cardano, the more and more I think that this blockchain's absolutely going to go crazy when they flip that switch and go to the full blockchain here, when they absolutely unleash the beast of this Cardano blockchain. I think this thing's going to go nuts. Down 1.6% on the day. So definitely took a step back. SHIB kind of up just a little bit. I mean, just a tiny bit. Might as well just say just traded even for the last 24 hours. Avalanche, big on Avalanche. Actually started to add more Avalanche to my bag on this downturn, sitting at $34.47 right now, down about 0.7% on the day. But guys, this is sitting at a 27.2% discount right now on the week, guys. 27% discount on the week, man. Stupid Warriors. Oh yeah. Good morning, Selmo. My man is in the building. What's up, Selmo? What's up, brother? But Avalanche is sitting at it's trading at a 27.3% discount on the week, guys. That's a huge move backwards. And we kind of go through these and we say, you can take your pick, right? Polkadot, 87% off of its all-time high, sitting at $6.63. Down about 0.7% on the day, 21% discount on the week, right? 21%. So huge discount going on there. Chainlink, same thing, up about 0.6% on the 24-hour, 22% discount on the week. Matic, I'm not really happy with where Matic is right now. I hope it turns itself around. It looks like they're coming out with some news that they're trying to bring more volume over there. They're trying to do more things, but Matic's had all of the bull run. I mean, all of the bear market to get these things together. I hold a crap ton of Matic, so I'm allowed to talk crap about it because I'm a big holder of Matic. I have a ton of Matic, top 5 in my bag, but I'm definitely not happy with where they're at right now. But it's trading at a 21.3% discount on the week, but they've got to do something up there. Dogs up from where? The bottom, Ken. Come on, Ken. Come on, Ken. Come on, Ken, baby. Hell no, though. Man, they just will not let that chart run. They just will not. Dog will just not let that chart run. That dog, you still got that Lakers hat. Doc be watching the basketball games like crazy, man. So he be on them things, man. And Doc says he don't own a Lakers hat. yo, man, dog. The thing about that dog community, man, it was great for a while, man. But they were here for a short time, not a long time. You know what I mean? But they just fold in on themselves, man. They just fold in on themselves. Internet Computer, guys, sitting at $12.14. Definitely down 22, selling at a 22% bargain right now on the week, up 1% on the hour. So yeah, checking in, clocking in. All right, Junior, have a good one, brother. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Get on that work thing, man. Make that money so you can buy these cryptos, man. So you can buy these cryptos, brother. But yeah, I mean, when you come down through here, you look at these bargains that you could actually be investing in right now. I mean, you're getting 20 to 30% bargains right now. I mean, you look at Kronos, right? You're getting a 13.7% bargain off of where it is, off of where it was, sitting at 12 cents, right? Up 0.4% on the hour. Like, so if you buy this right now at 12 cents, it gets to $1.20, 10 extra money. You know what I mean? So you gotta kind of look at things like that. Like, can you buy Kronos right now at 12 cents, hold to $1.20, 10 extra money, and just have that be a safe hold for you, right? And that's kind of how I'm looking at these things. That's why when I got into Internet Computer, I really wasn't worried about it. I got in at a little bit higher price than I wanted to, been DCAing down this whole downturn. And you just look at that 10x and you look at it, it's fine. You know, you're fine. You're in a good solid project that you know is going to run, right? You know it's going to make a move. Same with Stellar. Stellar's sitting here trading at 10 cents, right? 10 cents right now, down about 16% on the week. You know, when you look at Stellar, if you're buying it right now, can it get to $1, right? If you believe Stellar can get to $1, that's a 10x for you, right? So, and that's how you have to look at it, is can you hold on just for a little bit longer until these things get to a 10x, right? Put $1,000 in, you wait for it to get to $1, that's 10 grand, right? That's a lot of money. I thought we agreed you were going to get a Lakers hat. Yo, Doc ain't never going to agree to get a Lakers hat. Yo, that ain't gonna happen, Big Wise, dude. That ain't gonna happen. But you know, Stellar, I mean, you know, you just hold on for that 10x. And that's kind of how you need to pick through these things right now. Is what do you believe is gonna run first, right? Casper. I'm a big Casper person. But do I think that Casper is going to be one of the first tokens to run in the bull market? No. But do I think that Casper is going to be a late bloomer? I think Casper is going to be a late bloomer in this bull market. I think that when we get into the full-fledged bull market, I think Casper will be that late bloomer. I think it's gonna run. I think Casper is $1 plus token right now. When it hits its height, I think it's going to be $1 plus, sitting at a 13% discount. My opinion. I think it's going to be over $1. Their blockchain's live. People are mining. There's a lot of stuff going on over there in that Casper network. And I absolutely, community's crazy, man. Community is absolutely one of the strongest communities for a blockchain that I've seen in a while. So that's one of the reasons that I think it's going to move. The graph, you guys know I took a position in the graph right about right here, right around 25 cents, right about right where it is right now. Trading at about a 23.1% discount right now on the week. So I think I got in at a good price. If it drops a little bit more, I'm willing to DCA down into that. But I think the graph has been building the whole bear market. I've been following it. I've been looking at their updates. I've been looking at the stuff that they're doing. This is definitely an AI play for me. I put this in my portfolio because I needed another AI play outside of Neroni. And the graph was it. I know Fetch AI, Singularity, and all them guys are coming together to make one token, which will absolutely moonshot up the charts. And I'll probably buy into that when it launches because I think it's going to take a moonshot. But I don't think that that's going to be a long-term hold for me. I think I'm going to buy in and get out of that particular play. But it's going to be a huge AI move. It's going to be definitely a huge AI. We got Singularity, Fetch AI, and somebody else all coming together to make one single AI token. If you're going to buy in now, you want to buy Fetch AI because Fetch AI is the only one that's going to give you a 1-for-1. I'm sitting at $2 right now. When they do migrate over to the single token, Fetch AI will give you a 1-for-1. Everybody else is kind of giving you it's not a 1-for-1. So if you're going to buy into anything AI related in that merger right now, you want Fetch AI. That's a 1-for-1 trade. Jupiter under $1 again, sitting at 96 cents. Great buy under $1, up 0.7% on the day, 26% discount on the week. I bought more over the weekend, staked it on the platform, waiting for airdrops of these new meme coins that are launching on Jupiter's launchpad. That's the advantage of staking Jupiter over there on the Jupiter exchange. Is sometimes they're getting these new projects that are launching on their launchpad and they're airdropping the people that are holding. So we're gonna airdrop it, gonna see if we can't make some quick money on that Solana network and move on. But that's how we're playing that right now. That's how I'm playing that right now. It's all about staking in Jupiter. I hate staking. You guys know it. I hate it. But I'll stake my Jupiter over there, and I don't have to lock it up for long periods of time either. So that's the bonus for me. That's the bonus for me right there. But I definitely want I definitely want them free airdrops. Jasmy sitting at 1 cent, 1.7, up about 1% on the hour, 13% discount on the week. This lockup, when's it coming? How's it coming? What's going to happen? That's the question around Jasmy right now. And Jasmy, we know is going to lock up that first fuck staking, fuck staking, and I agree, Ken. I agree. But with Jupiter, there's I feel a little bit more secure in doing that because I don't have to lock it up for long periods of time, and they give me them airdrops. I already received one airdrop from a project on the Solana network. Watched it pump, sold off on it. Hopefully the next one that drops, I'll do the same thing and sell off on it. And hopefully over time, that'll just pay for my Jupiter bag and I don't have to worry. Basically then I'm riding Jupiter for free, right? That's one of the advantages. But I don't recommend staking for anybody. Unless you're in a play like Jupiter or something like that, and you're just looking for the airdrops of the tokens, then you're taking a risk. But and take the risk, but just don't lock your tokens up for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, all that stuff. Don't do that. I don't trust them. I don't trust them airdrops. I trust them when they come right from Jupiter, because them are the projects that are launching off of their platform. So I trust them, but I know what them tokens are. They let you know what them tokens are, and you can look for them particular airdrops, but them are the only ones I click on. But Jasmy, it's all about the lockup, right? Like, when's that lockup coming? How much is going to be locked up, from as far as the business standpoint goes, right? Because yes, Jasmy is going to lock up a certain amount of tokens, but then these other businesses that buy in are also going to lock up a certain number of tokens based on the level on which they bought in. And the whole key is, one, when is that going to happen? And two, how much, right? How much of these businesses are going to lock up? How many businesses do they have that are getting ready to do this, right? And there's so many questions out there that we don't have the answers to when it comes to an exact date of a lockup, when it comes to the, like I said, the businesses and how many they're going to lock up. There's so many different questions out there around this Jasmy lockup that we just don't have the answers to. Here's the thing. I love Jasmy. I wish that they did a little bit more communicating with the community about dates and things that they had going on. But they're not going to, right? Their English isn't that good. Their communication is not that good. It's just not how they do business. I wish they would change that, but they're not going to. And I knew that going in to my investment into Jasmy, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But if you're not okay with that, then don't get into Jasmy. Dodging them airdrops. Yeah, like I said, I only take airdrops for projects that I know are going to airdrop. And other than that, like I don't touch an airdrop. I mean, I probably have tons of tokens in my wallet that have been airdropped to me through the Solana network. Tons of NFTs, stuff like that. They're probably worth some money, but I'm not trusting them. I trust no one. Yeah. That there you go, Ken. I mean, sometimes that's just the best way. Jasmy, baby. Yeah, Jasmy. Like I said, I wish they do a little bit better communication. I wish that their communication was better. I wish that they would, give the community a little bit more than what they give them. But you have to know that going into your investment with Jasmy, that you're just not going to get that. Buzz, baby. What's up, RJ? What's up, brother? You Buzz. RJ always be coming in here dropping some gems of the DGen plays, man. But we got to know that, right? You got to know that. And like I said, I'm not happy with the communication that's coming from Jasmy, but I know that they're not going to communicate with the community effectively going into it, right? So when does this lockup happen? Everybody was hoping that it was going to happen before the halving. It's not going to happen before the halving. We're a couple days away from the halving. It's not going to happen. Pyth, I did buy some more Pyth last night, actually. up 3.7% on that investment from last night, up to 58 cents, down to 58 cents, I should say, because this thing was up around 70 cents. Busted. I'll get ready to bust through $1. Definitely 22% down right now. So not bad. Not bad on that investment. I've definitely DCA'd my way down into that project. And again, I think that project's going to be a late runner like Caspa in stacks, right? I don't think that initially in the bull market that them three projects are going to take off, right? But I think later on in the bull market is when you'll see the massive run from them. Alphabetized bot, Alphabot, Buzz, Alphabot. RJ dropping that DJ knowledge in here. You got another bot. I'll check it out. Thanks. But that might be your 2x for today, Doc, right there. But sitting at that $2.29 trillion market cap, Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index sitting at 60. Come over here. We look at the bubbles on the day. Definitely mixed bag of tricks, kind of like tricks, right? Mixed bag of tricks. Come over here to the hour. Doesn't look too great on the hour. Looks like we're kind of bleeding on the hour a little bit, but we'll see what happens when the American markets really start to wake up and trade. It really all falls back to this, right? It all falls back to where is the Bitcoin ETFs going to trade at today? And they've really been trading down the past couple of days. And it looks like they're going to, like I said, they're going to open, IBIT's going to open down 3.3%. But the key is, where does that go? BaseBot. Base is the chain right now, baby. Base is the chain. Let's go ahead. Let's see what's going on over here. Goldman Sachs cautions against basically looking at the halving cycles from prior halving cycles and matching them up with this one. I tend to agree with Goldman Sachs on this. I think that there's so many different things at play right now that we can't actually plunk the prior halving cycles down and say this is what's going to happen this time. We have so many different things going on. We have the halving going on. We have a war that's getting ready to maybe even escalate a little bit further. And if it does, that's going to affect that. We have a lot of these other things that weren't going on during prior halving cycles. We have the ISO situation that's getting ready to kick off that nobody else is talking about. And when this ISO situation kicks off, you're going to see a lot of these ISO coins really start to run. And a lot of people are going to get caught sleeping. They're going to get caught sleeping. They were out here. They were chasing all this bullshit. They were chasing all this nonsense. And then when these ISO coins kick off, they're going to say, well, damn, why is Quant running? Why is XLM running? Why is XRP running? Why are these guys running all by themselves, separate and distinct from the market? Why is Chainlink running? Why are all of these things happening around me? And it's because they're all ISO plays. Why is Alliance Block running? Why are all of these different tokens running? And your average token, the big ones that you look at, may be trading sideways. Well, it's about that ISO run. It's about that ISO certification. It's about the government saying that the banks have to come online. They have to do these things. And then people are going to miss out. They're going to get caught with their pants down, and they're going to be like, oh, yeah, the ISO thing that nobody talked about for the past 6 months. And I sold off on my positions of XRP, and I sold off on my position of XLM, and I sold off on my position of Chainlink, and I sold off on my position of these other ISO coins, and they're going to miss the run. They're going to miss it, and that's going to be a huge run, and they're going to miss it. And then it'll probably be on these channels and in spaces and things like this, crying about how much they had and sold off at a loss or sold off at whatever. They're going to be crying. And RJ ticker, yeah, RJ's got his own little ticker over there. So that's why I think you can't take this halving cycle and plunk it down and say this is going to be like the rest. This is going to be different. This is going to be completely different bull run. This is going to be a completely different cycle that we're about to go through. This will be a super cycle. this cycle will last a little bit longer than all of the rest of the bull runs lasted, only because we have that big institutional money coming in. We have the ISO situation that coming in. You have the ETFs. You have the ETFs in the United States. You have the ETFs now in Hong Kong. You have the ETFs everywhere else, and that are getting ready to pop off. And when they pop off, like, you can't match this up against anything else, because this is something that's never ever happened before in the history of crypto. So how can you say that this cycle is going to look like every other cycle when this is something that's never ever happened before in crypto? You just can't. I've been hearing stories about people selling their XRP their XRP recently. Yeah, they're gonna regret it. They'll regret it. They will. Sold my XRP 2 years ago. Better get back in, Ken. XR. I'm not even saying get into XRP. Get into a ISO coin. Get into a ISO coin. Whether that's XRP, whether that's XLM, whether that's Chainlink, whether that's Algorand, whether that's Quant, whatever ISO coin you want to get into it. Or whether it's Alliance Block, I'm in Alliance Block, I'm in XLM, I'm in XRP. I still have my Quant. I'm still hanging on to all of this because I know what's coming, right? I know what's coming. So you have to own. I shouldn't say you have to. You should own a ISO coin. You're gonna miss out on that run. And when you miss out on that run, you're gonna be pissed. RJ dropping contract addresses in here. RJ must be invested in that. Ken, do you think you'll get back in? Hey, we're going Ken, get into an ISO coin. That's my advice. Maddie, good morning. How are you? Hold an ISO coin for the run. And what better time to start picking up some of these ISO coins than right now when you're getting them at a 30% discount. You're getting them at a 30% discount. I need exit liquidity. That's kind of what I was saying, but I didn't want to say it. So, so I think Goldman Sachs is right in his article. You cannot match this bull run up against anything else. This is going to be its own separate and distinct halving cycle. Its own separate and distinct. Bull run. And we're going to be in a super cycle, guys. This bull run's going to be unlike any other bull run we ever seen, good or bad. You know what I mean? So here's something that I think you guys should know. If you're thinking about opening up another X account, be aware that Elon Musk confirms X will charge new users a small fee per post. This isn't for people now who have X accounts, right? If you have an X account, you're totally separate and distinct. This doesn't affect you, right? But if you open up a new X account, the chances are you're going to get charged a small fee per transaction here pretty soon, right? And I actually like this move from Elon because, first of all, we don't know what it's going to be charged in. I hope he charges it in Doge. I hope you have to pay in Doge, because that'll be bullish for Doge. And we all know my boy, I hold a lot of Doge. So I hope he makes people pay in Dogecoin. But I like this. I like this move because what I've noticed over the last month or so on X, in X Spaces, X Post, all this stuff, right, is there's so many bots, right? There's so many bots, and people are botting their spaces, they're botting their accounts, they're botting all of that stuff. So I like this move by Elon that says if you have a new account, we're going to charge you per post. That's going to take down some of the bots, and because they're not going to pay. If it's Buzz, Wrapped ETH, yeah, he said it's on base, so it's got to be base ETH. Maybe Big Watch, but I don't know. It's up 177%. It's up 177%. And you want people buying a token up 177%. No more new bots. Yeah, I agree. Elon's trying to take out these bots. When you look at spaces, right? I encourage everybody to do this, right? When you're in a Twitter space, right? And I've been doing this a lot the last month. And scroll down to the bottom. Scroll down to the bottom 3-4 lines, right? And start clicking on profiles, right? And when you start clicking on profiles and somebody has 3 followers and they're following 58 people. They're following 100 and something people and they have 3 followers. That's a bot. That's a bot, right? And if you're in a space and they have hundreds and hundreds of people in there, and you scroll all the way to the bottom, and this is what you're seeing, that space is botted, So how many people are really truly in that space? I would rather have 10, 15, 20 people in my space rather than 500 bots, right? Because that what does that do for you? Like what does botting spaces or botting posts or anything like that really do for you, right? Does it really give people a true representation of the community you have? No, it doesn't. It's all false. It's all different. So I don't know. I like this move by Elon, especially for new accounts. Like they're not doing it for older accounts, which I like. But he's doing it for newer accounts. And if you're buying into a project and you go into a space and it's full of bots, don't buy into that project. They don't have a community. Give me $50. No, why do you give me $50? Why do you been taking all the promotions? You give me $50. They have a base bot coming out. Yeah, RJ, but if it's up 177%, you don't FOMO. I mean, come on, man. It's 170% up, You gotta wait for a pullback to get into that. What's up, Waddy? Waddy's in the building, man. At Ken. I have so many. Yeah, I don't know. Like I would encourage Ken, get into an ISO coin. You need to own Buzz. You need to own Buzz to use that bot. Yeah, but it's up, man. 177%, man. Glaze, man. Doge payments. I hope Elon does make people new accounts pay for this small fee in Doge. I think that'd be bullish move for him. I think that'd be a bullish move for them, man. Waddy is in the building. Waddy's up early this morning. Waddy's up and at it. We take MMAI tokens instead of $50. Yo, you gonna need a whole lot of MMAI tokens to cover $50. Buy green, sell red. RJ, come on, man. You know better than that. RJ, man. RJ up in here looking for excellent liquidity. Come on, man. 175% up, man. You should have been on here on Monday when it was 175, when it just launched and it was negative 175%, man. Come on, man. Come on, RJ. I had a big watch. Yeah, Maddie's in the building. Had a big watch. Had everybody. I got hot. I got hot chicks. I got hot chicks follow me everywhere. Okay, Ken, get it, brother. Scottish. That change will also punish those haters, those haters who get who get banned. Yeah, I think so. Like I like it because how many people have these alt accounts? You get banned, you come in with an alt account, you're listening on an alt account, you're out there popping your crap on X, and you get banned, you get your blue check taken away, you get whatever repercussions it is, right? And you come in with an alt account and you go in there and you start popping that same garbage and that same nonsense, and then all of a sudden, now all of a sudden you got to pay. You got to pay per post, right? You got to pay per post. That means every time you post something, it's a micro transaction fee on X, right? Microtransaction. I hope it's in Doge. I really do. I hope Elon comes out and says, you guys got to pay in Doge. But I'm telling you, the haters, you're gonna see. Here's my prediction with this thing when Elon's all done. When Elon's all done, what you're gonna see is you're gonna see a whole bunch of people on X that have a huge, what you think is a huge following, right? A huge following. And you're going to find out that when all these bots are gone and all this nonsense is taken away, they have just as many followers as you. Did you hear about the SEC? The SEC spying on us. SEC's always spying on us, brother. They've been spying on us since day one. And for people that don't think that the SEC has blockchain experts that are sitting in them offices working with them, are absolutely fooling themselves. They have probably some of the brightest blockchain experts sitting up in that office right now monitoring these blockchains, and they know exactly what the hell we're doing out here. Yeah, to me, Ken, all of all prostitutes. Oh, you guys are crazy. You watch, but yeah, I'm telling you, like you're gonna find out that a lot of these people on X, they have just as many followers as me and you when all these bots are gone. They just paid for the bots, right? And it's gonna happen, and it's gonna raise a lot of people's eyebrows will get raised to this situation, and when they do, you're gonna find out a lot of projects are gonna find out that they paid a lot of these people a lot of money for some fake shit. Happened to some of the vault, some of the vault army. Yeah. Well, here's the problem too, Scottish, is what's also going to happen is all of this shilling, right, and all of this rating. They look at you like a bot, right? They look at you like when you post the same thing over and over and over again to hundreds and hundreds of people over and over and over again. They look at you like a bot. They take your account down. So here's the thing. All that's going to go away. You know what I mean? Elon ain't having that. You know what I mean? He ain't having that. How high can you see XRP? $3. $3. That's its all-time high. Why he brought the donuts? I have the coffee. I have the coffee. I bought 12. I bought 12 boxes. Let me get a dozen. Dozen glaze. Damn, you want a dozen glaze, Doc? You want glaze? I'm not sure if you want that. So you can take half to the next Diddy. Yo, that's Diddy, man. That's Diddy, baby. That's Diddy. Oh man. Every time somebody says something a little crazy, I be like, yo, that's Diddy, man. But I like what Elon's doing with this, man. But just be aware that if you're gonna create any alt accounts or anything else, create them now, because you're gonna end up having to pay for them later. So if you want a burner account or anything like that, create it now. So what do we got for the halving? April 9th. 2 days, 10 hours, and 15 minutes away from the halving. The biggest non-event that's gonna happen. The biggest non-event. You guys, I'm telling you guys right now, on April 19th, 2024, 2 hours and 10 minutes from now, when the halving happens, it will not affect the Bitcoin price. It will not affect the Bitcoin price at that given moment, right? At that given moment on April 19th at what is it, 2 hours at about 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the halving will not affect the Bitcoin price, which is why you'll see a lot of people start to sell their Bitcoin. Because they're believing that this halving is going to have some big, huge effect on the Bitcoin price in 2 days. It's not going to happen. You go through the halving, you wait a couple weeks, up to possibly a month, and then you start to see the effect of the halving. You start to see the effect then. That's when you start to see it roll out. Probably a month and a half, you'll see Bitcoin set a new all-time high. But it's not going to happen on April 19th, 2024. It's not going to happen. It's the biggest non-event in crypto history. You have to wait for the halving to take its full effect. So understand that. Understand that. The next Diddy party. Yo, man, I say ain't nobody going to them Diddy parties, man. Ain't nobody going to them Diddy parties, Big Watch. Yo, man, ain't nobody going up in there. Plus, Diddy telling on everybody, man. If you was at a Diddy party, you're getting told on. You know, Diddy's dropping dimes on everybody. Snitch. He's a snitch. But, yo, so rest assured, guys, the Bitcoin halving, we talk about it because it's a big deal. It's a big deal for later, a month later, 2 months later. It's not a big, it's not going to have an effect on April 19th. You guys know, like, you guys realize, like, I can read some comments live on stream. I can't read other comments live on stream, and then I have to pick and choose kind of like how to read between the lines of some comments because YouTube will take you down. YouTube will take you down. So you guys have that chat inside the chat. You guys are all good, but I gotta pick and choose what I can read up in there. You guys can type whatever you want. I just may not read the whole thing. So, you know, look at that. Bitcoin halving. We right there at the doorsteps, guys. Take a look at some of these lower market cap tokens real quick before we go ahead and get out of here, and I got to get to work. Token that we talked about for a while, and I told you guys I've been holding, was Punke over there on the Solana network. I had a feeling that this thing was going to run, and it ran, and I sold half. This Punke up to 10 cents. I think I sold at 12. I think I sold at 12 cents. I sold half at 12 cents. I'm waiting for it to drop back down into that 9 to 10, that 9. Well, no, I should say that 6 to 7 cent range again. I'll buy again, and I'll turn around and rinse and repeat that. It seems to be that with Punke, it seems to be like if you can hold on long enough and it gets to that 11 to 12 cent range, it instantly gets smacked right back down. So if you can buy at 6 or 7 cents, wait for the run up to 12 cents, sell it, rinse and repeat, you'll do fine on that token. Hey DG, YouTube doesn't like you. It doesn't like you talking about cream. Depends on what context you're talking about it in, right? Like YouTube's crazy, man, because they'll run, believe it or not, like if you get too political, they'll take you down. If you like talk about world events too much, they'll take you down. Like they'll take you down, they'll demonetize you, right? If you like, it's crazy that you got to be really careful on what you say in how you talk about things, because they will freaking, like, I'm telling you, I've known people that have been demonetized for just talking about a certain situation, talking about the SEC too much, talking about the war too much, talking about all of that stuff. They literally have been demonetized. YouTube's crazy like that, man. Big watch. He's talking about the SEC part. Yeah, like they will, man. They will demonetize you crazy, man. Why they pimp over? Why these pimps? Why these pimping the hell out of them donuts? Yeah. Like Austin got demonetized for talking about politics, man. Like literally. Yo, a lot of people, and YouTube's crazy like that, man. They want us all talking about reality shows. They do. If you were on here and you were talking about the Kardashians, or you were talking about the Hiltons, or some other reality show, like, they would, like, not have a problem with you at all. But once you start hitting on some real world issues or some real world topics, if you do it too much, they will take you down. They will demonetize you. That's how, I don't want to say they take you down. Like, they won't stop you from streaming, but they will demonetize your channel, where you can't give super chats, you can't get super stickers, you don't get paid for the advertisement, all that stuff. Like, they will take all of that away from you. I made a video yesterday on how well I'm back. How well all right. Yo, I made a bunk video yesterday and a Roos video yesterday. Put that out. I'll have some more videos coming out today. It's media control. It is media control. They're controlling the narrative. So I'll probably have some more DJing videos come out today. Jupe, guys, back up over $1. So if you were buying this on the dip and you bought this at 80 cents, Jupe, I'm telling you, the play. This is the daily chart, right? Because we don't look at the 15-minute charts and all that. They don't really do much for us. But if you look at what Jupe's been doing, it's been dropping to about 80 cents, running up to about $1, $4, $5, dropping back down to 80 cents, running up to about $1.04, dropping back down to 80 cents. If you can play that right, you can swing trade Jupe right now. It's pretty predictable if you get it in at 80 cents. So watch that situation, because if you want a quick in and out play, I don't want to say quick, you got to watch it throughout the day, but you can make some money there. I've done it 2 or 3 times so far. You can make some money there. Stronghold doing its thing, holding on as well as you can hold on in this market, right? Look at Neko trying to make a little bit of a comeback over here, guys. Look at Chaka Neko on a little bit of a green move up over here. Not much of a green move up, but but crap, in this market, anytime you got a plus, you'll take it, right? And right now it's up 3.8% in this market. If you can get a plus on the board, man, you're doing pretty damn good, man. You're doing pretty damn good. You have Brett over here. Where are we at off of Brett's falling down into the $610 million market cap. This is down from 800 million, guys. 800 million almost down to 600 million. Definitely had a huge pullback in the last couple days, but to be expected with the market, right? To be expected with the market. This thing was up around almost touching 800 million, down to 600 million. Great entry point. You're 200 million better than people that were buying 4 or 5 days ago. So definitely a great entrance point when you look at that market cap. Jasmine doing its thing, man. It's been hovering around this 1.7, 1.8 range this whole downturn right here. It's just kind of been hovering here. So I mean, great DCA level. We always talk about this 2.5 cent level that I always talk about, that it needs to break. definitely needs to break that 2.5 cent level in order for this next run up to that 4 cent level to happen. Bone continues to fall backwards. This ecosystem, I know people are trying to pump this ecosystem and Shibarium up. I know they're trying to pump it up. I know people want it to work. I know people are begging for this thing to work, and they're coming out with a wallet that's supposed to be easier for people to onboard, for them to onboard newbies and all that stuff. I understand it. I get it. I I I understand what people are trying to do. The execution of the SHIB team is what's in question. It's not what they're trying to do. It's how they execute it. It sounds great until it becomes actual rollout time. And they always drop the ball. They always fumble. I'll buy Bone when it drops at 30 cents because that's where it's headed. Neroni sitting at 45 cents, huge sell-off. I'm not going to try to make this look any better than what it is. People are selling the crap out of this. You look at all the sells on that chart. They are selling the hell out of this thing. Unfortunately, I haven't. I'm up enough where I don't have to. Remember, we're buying at 16 cents, so I don't have to. But people are selling the hell out of this. And again, I'm gonna say it. You guys know that I am a big Neroni fan. It's one of my AI plays. It's probably my biggest AI play, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to continue to say it. I understand why they're not marketing right now, but when they're ready to roll out their utility, they need to have a marketing plan for people to understand what they're doing and where they're going. And if they don't, they're going to be in trouble. They've got to have a marketing plan. And one thing that we know is not everybody wants to market. That shit dead. Yeah, it could be dead, man. I think it's dead. Holding on strong, equals stronghold. Yeah, I think so. Waddy. I think Stronghold's a major player over there on the XLM network. Major player. People just don't know about it yet. And again, it's one of these things that we talk about on this channel, and we're telling people Stronghold's a major player. It's the only one on the XLM network for payment settlements, for merchant payment settlements. IBM's using it in all of their DeFi plays. You probably should have a position in Stronghold, right? And then we're going to sit up here one day, and Stronghold's going to be at 50 cents, and that's going to be 100x from probably where it is right now, right? And then everybody's going to say, well, how did I miss that? Well, because you didn't buy at the floor, right? You didn't buy at the floor. So, you're going to be like, oh, I missed that. The same's going to happen with Internet Computer and everything else. So everybody's going to be like, well, Internet Computer is back up to $100. How did I miss that? Well, we've been talking about it since it was at $17. You didn't buy it at 17. You didn't buy it at 12. You didn't buy it at 15, and you missed the opportunity, right? That's what's going to happen, right? And people are going to be mad about this, right? People are going to be mad. The same with Neroni. They're going to say, well, we missed out on Neroni. How is Neroni at $5? We missed on that. Well, probably because you weren't buying it at 16 cents when we were talking about it. You weren't buying it at 25 cents when we were talking about it, And, Pepe, same thing. Everybody's going to be like, oh my God, Pepe went on a 100x run. Well, where were you when we were buying Pepe all through the bear market? You got any you got any Aqua? No, but I will, Selma. I will. It's on a nice little pullback. You guys will hear me talk about more and more about Aqua. It's that XLM DAO token. That's really, it's holding up really well during this downturn. You guys will hear me talk more and more about Aqua, but I'm going to get into Aqua. I'm telling you guys right now that I'm going to get into Aqua on the XLM network, right? I'm going to get into it on the XLM network. You can choose to look at that project or not choose to look at that project. But I'm telling you, the XLM network is a network that um, is getting ready to take off with the new upgrades, the Sorband upgrades, and all that. And Aqua is going to play a key role in how that thing moves forward. I'm going to invest in Aqua. I'm letting everybody know now. You can go check it out, or don't check it out, right? But we're going to talk about it. Hey, did you see Neroni? Yeah, I do, Big Watch. Just because I know what they're doing, you know, I know what they're doing, I know where they're headed. So yeah, I do. Which is why I'm not happy that I didn't take more profits at $1.60, but I'm not mad about it either. Today in 2010, we celebrate the day that the guy sold 10K Bitcoin for two pizzas. That was today. Today is the anniversary. Today's the anniversary, Scottish. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But like Pepe, here we talk about this, right? Pepe's down. It's down 20% in a week. 20% in a week. And people will be on here pissed off that they didn't buy Pepe during the bear market or during this downturn when it goes 100x, right? But they won't be mad that they bought shitcoin Inu and it rugged on them. They won't be mad. They'll be like, oh yeah, that's part of the game, right? I put my money over there, but you didn't. It's crazy to me, the thought process that goes behind some of these investments. Crazy. And I don't say that a lot. Like, I don't ever get on anybody's investments. You invest in what you want to invest in. Like, I'm not here to tell you what to invest in. It is crazy to me, though, and I don't say this, like I said, I don't say this a lot. It is crazy that somebody will put 2 Ethereum into a project that just launched, but won't drop 2 Ethereum or two Ethereum worth of money into an XRP or a Chainlink or a Polkadot or Chronos or something like that. It is absolutely crazy, the thought process that some people have that do this crazy stuff. And then they will be the first ones on stream crying about how cryptocurrency is a fake, a fraud, and they got rugged. They will be the first ones on here crying about that. But you threw all of your money into a brand new cryptocurrency whose website looks like a 5-year-old built it. Whew. Let's think about that for a minute. Let's think about that one for a minute. Just mark my words. There will be somebody on this channel who comes in this chat and says, I miss Bonk, but I invested in shitcoin Inu. And crypto's a scam. I invested in a token that walks around and puts hair on people's face, but I didn't invest in SHIB. I didn't invest in Doge. I didn't invest in Dog with a Hat. I didn't invest in Pepe. I didn't invest in Floki. I didn't invest in Bonk. I didn't invest in Brett. I didn't invest in Roost. But I invested into the token where somebody puts pubic hair on somebody's face. That was my $1 million dream. That's where I was going to make my money. Think about that. Just let that sink in for a minute as we get out of here because I got to go to work. But let that sink in for a minute. The meme coin space sitting at $47 billion right now, 47.6 billion in trading in market cap, and it's sitting at 5.6 billion in trading volume. Definitely has taken a big step backwards, right? So I want you guys to look at this for a minute. I want you guys to think about what I'm thinking about. I want you guys to just think about what I'm thinking about and where my head is. $47.6 billion in market cap, the meme coin space has taken up. Down 1.6% on the 24-hour. Its trading volumes at $5.6 billion, down 32.8% in a 24-hour market, right? It's down 32.8% in meme coin trading volume in 24 hours, right? If Dogecoin, if SHIB, Dog with Hat, Pepe, Floki, Bonk, and this new one right here, Meow, right? Came out of nowhere, right? You're gonna have these sometimes. Book of Memes, right? If these guys are losing 32.8% in 24-hour trading volume, what the hell makes you think that anything launching within the next 24 hours is going to have any amount of huge trading volume in it? What makes you think that? Because they're better than Dogecoin? They're better than SHIB? They're better than Dog with Hat? They're better than Pepe? Who's tomorrow? Pepe's getting ready to launch on Coinbase's futures, which is you're going to see a volume increase unlike Pepe never seen before when that happens over the next couple of days. Just think about it. Before you go do something crazy and before you go put money into something that has just getting ready to launch, and I'll lose some promotion over this. Guys, rest assured. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter. I'm going to give it to you guys real and people will like it or they don't. What makes you think that a token coming out that doesn't have anything to offer the community or is promising something that's going to happen 3 months from now, which they probably won't even be around in 3 months, is going to have more volume than these top meme coins sitting over here on the board that you can pick up at 20 to 30% discounts right now? It's not even like you're buying into green candles on these cryptos. You're literally getting them at 20 to 30% discount. Where's your bet? Where's your best bet to make money? On these or ones that have been established for a month or two, or something that's on hot new pairs today? Think about that for a minute. I just threw the natural human is the natural human laziness to yo, it's Big Watch. I for real, man. I agree with you, man. I agree with you. But yo, I'm gonna leave you guys with that today, man. Be smart. Be smart. And this is what we talk about be smart. Invest smart. Invest your money smartly. Invest your money in things that'll bring you money, right? Invest your money in cryptos that you know have an upside to them, that you know is going to get back to all-time high, right? That you know have a future in this game, right? It's okay to go have fun in a degen world, right? But you do that with a very small piece of your portfolio. You do that with a very small piece, not with a big piece of your portfolio, not with a 90% of your money because you will get wrecked. You will get wrecked. And you will be one of the people who says crypto's a scam because you invested in it the wrong way. You invested in it backwards, right? And when the hell was a 2x a bad thing? When the hell was a 10x a bad thing? When the hell did we get to the point where doubling your money was no longer good enough? That's greed. That's greed, and that's unrealistic expectations. That's what that is. Um, you know, so just think about that stuff as we're in this downturn right now, and you have the ability to build some solid bags in a solid future. Think about that. Just have a thought. All right, you guys have a great day. We'll be back at you guys on Friday. By Friday, guys, the Bitcoin halving should be well underway. I think it's going to be bumped up. I think there's 500 more that needs to be mined, and we're ready to go. I think we'll get to the 19th, but I think it won't be as late in the day of the 19th as it is. By the time we get back on here on Friday, Pepe will have been live on Coinbase for future trading. So we'll be able to go back and look at the volume that's generated. Hopefully by Friday, we'll have some sort of resolution of what's going on with Israel and all and that whole mess over there. Hopefully by Friday, we'll be able to look at some stability in these markets. But we'll get back on here on Friday. We'll talk about it again. We'll do this thing. Don't be surprised if I do a pop-up stream either tonight or tomorrow at some point, depending on what the market looks like, what the conditions look like, what the Bitcoin halving looks like, and all that stuff. We may get on here, chop it up a little bit, and just hang out a little bit. So hit that bell notification, because I have a tendency just to do these pop-ups out of nowhere. And we did them all weekend long, and we may do something during the week. So with that, you guys have a great morning. Make sure you get over to Doc's stream at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Going to talk about Roost, which is one of them projects that it's not a speculative play. It's been around here for a little while, and it's definitely one that's going to stay. 25K holders over there. So the holder count is absolutely humongous, and a lot of big players over there. So let's get on over there. Let's listen to Doc. Let's hear what he's got to say. And make sure that we get over there and support our people, support our brethren. And thank everybody who subscribed to this channel. We are over 7,000 subs right now, and I appreciate every single subscriber that I receive. And every time somebody hits that subscriber button, I appreciate every single one of you guys. So with that, you guys have a great morning. We'll be back with you guys on Friday, and we out. Bye.